Let me know if you have any questions. And we'll begin seated. I am, as always, sitting up on something, but you don't need to. You can always sit on the floor, you can sit on a chair or a couch. You can sit in any position where you can feel the sitting bones underneath you. Maybe you move the flesh of your thighs out of the way so you can really feel them. In any position where, with the sitting bones pressing down, you can sort of stack each vertebra one on top of the other and lengthen the spine up towards the ceiling. We often start in this position, so maybe if you're used to beginning in this position like this, you might notice that the eyes automatically close, that you've built up this little habit of when you occupy a deliberate, intentional, seated position, the body snaps, knows what to do. But if it's not a habit yet, then take a moment to slow down the breath. Relax the jaw. Can you find your balance between effort and ease? Allow the spine to stay strong and erect, but not rigid. Keep the face and the body relaxed, but not limp. And as you breathe, extend the exhales. I have a teacher who says that if the breath were a year, there are 4 seasons. Spring is the inhale. Summer is the holding of the breath at the top of the inhale. Fall is the exhale, and winter is holding the breath at the bottom of the exhale. So here in fall, it's good to especially pay attention to the exhales. Nothing special you need to do. You might just notice the texture or the temperature. You might notice what happens in the chest as you exhale. Most of us tend to collapse a little bit. Can you maintain that poise? We'll take 3 breaths together to begin. When you're ready, let your exhale be deep and complete. And then inhale through the nose. Exhale, open mouth, sigh. Slow breath in. Slow breath out. Last time together, inhale. And exhale, let it go. Let the lips gently touch, breathe in and out through the nose, and start to blink the eyes open. We're going to do some seated cat-cows to start. So if you like, you can lean forward and hold onto the kneecaps, but that's not necessary. You can stay lifted up if you like. As you inhale, pull on the knees and arch through the spine, look up. As you exhale, round through the back, chin to chest, push the knees into the hands. Inhale, arch through the spine, look up, pull the shoulders back, and exhale, round. Take a few more like that. Move with your own breath, especially extending the exhales. And let your next exhale be deep and complete. And then inhale back to a neutral spine. Cross the right hand towards the left. Inhale to sweep the left arm up towards the ceiling, finding length in that side rib. And exhale to twist. Bring the hand behind you. Maybe it's on the left hip. Maybe it crosses to the right hip. You could look over the left shoulder for the full twist. You could look over the right shoulder for a little neck stretch. Press the right hip down, press the left hip forwards. Slowly turn the chest towards the left. Slow breath in. Exhale here. And then inhale, gaze forward. And exhale, unwind the arms. Switch the left arm to cross. Inhale, right arm lifts, lengthen through the side. And exhale, twist, back stroking with that top arm. Bringing the hand wherever feels most comfortable today on this side. The tendency is for that left shoulder to come forwards. Can you open that collarbone wide as you twist, either looking over the right shoulder or the left? Plant down through the left hip, push the right hip forwards. Open the chest, slow breath. As you inhale, gaze forward. And exhale, untwist. Okay, reach the arms out into a T shape, thumbs up. We're just gonna open and close the shoulders. So as you inhale, point the thumbs behind you. And as you exhale, point the thumbs forwards and down, maybe even round in the spine. Inhale, thumbs back and up, open the chest. Exhale, thumbs down and behind you. Take two more like that. Opening and closing. Last time. Come back to center as you inhale, thumbs up towards the ceiling, and then reach the left arm up towards the ceiling. Bend at the elbow, try to bring the hand behind the head. And then take the right hand, thumbs down behind the back. Bring it to the low back. If you want to take the full bind, you can walk the hands closer together. Otherwise, just press the back of the body into the hands and keep the shoulders as open as you can, the collarbones really wide. On your next exhale, slowly release, reach the arms out to a T, thumbs up. And then inhale, right arm up, bend the elbow, bring it behind the head. And then thumbs down with the left hand behind the back towards the low back, right in the center. You could try to clasp the hands or just press the whole back of the body, the spine back into the hands while you keep the collarbones wide. Slow breath. Try to relax the neck a little bit more. Don't press the hand into the head, press the head into the hand. And when you're ready, slowly unwind, reach the arms out into a T, open the palms, reach the hands behind you as far as you can. Maybe look up. And as you exhale, bring the hands down. Tabletop, hands and knees. If you're sitting on any props, you can move them out of the way. You can always move them back later. And from here, if you need a cushion under the knees, always take it. When you're ready, tuck the right toes, send the right leg behind you, toes stay down on the floor, and shift forwards and back a few times. Just stretch out the bottom of the right foot and the back of the right leg. You could stay here if you like. You want to add on, come to stillness, press down into the floor, and then from the inner right thigh, lift the right leg, bend the knee so the foot reaches up towards the ceiling. As you inhale, reach the foot up as you arch through the spine and look forwards. As you exhale, bring the right knee out to the side and look towards the knee. Inhale to lift the foot up, coming back to center, arch through the spine, and exhale out to the side. Try to keep the left hip steady. 3 more times. As you try to keep that left hip steady, it might mean that the right knee doesn't lift very much. That's okay. After you finish that 5th total round, inhale to lift the heel and exhale, bring the knee back down. We'll take the other side. Take a break on the wrists if you need to. When you're ready, left toes tuck, send the left leg long and shift forwards and back. You can stay if you like. Sometimes this feels really good. When you're ready to move forward, come back to center, press down into the floor, and from the inner left thigh, lift the left leg. Bend the knee, press down into the floor as you inhale, lift the gaze, lift the foot. Exhale out to the side. 5 times total. Again, the key here is how steady can you keep that right hip, that standing hip. After your 5th round, take your time. Use the inhale to lift and the exhale to lower the knee. Take a child's pose or a puppy dog pose or anything else that feels good here, where you're off of your hands and wrists. You can come to elbows and knees instead. Imagine you could breathe into those low back ribs by the kidneys. Two more slow breaths. When you're ready, inhale back to a tabletop. Press down through the floor. And as you inhale, sweep the right arm up towards the ceiling. Exhale, twist, bring that right arm underneath and bring it all the way down to the floor. Bring the right ear down to the floor. You could walk the left arm forwards like down dog. Maybe you're on fingertips. You might reach the left arm up towards the ceiling, and then thumbs up, thumbs down. We'll take our first bind, bring that left arm behind the back. I guess second bind if you took the twisted bind when we were seated. Press that left hip back. Try to twist the chest open, widen through the collarbones. Slow breath in. Slow breath out. Plant the left hand in front of the nose. Exhale completely. And then inhale to sweep the right arm up and open with control. Exhale, lower the hand. Other side, inhale, left arm reaches up, opening your twist. Exhale, thread the needle. Bring that outer left arm down. Bring the left ear down. Find a relatively comfortable place. Maybe you crawl the right fingertips forwards towards the top of the mat. maybe just fingertips on the floor. Maybe you reach the arm up towards the ceiling, thumbs up, thumbs down, bend at the elbow, try to bring the hand towards the opposite hip behind the back for your bind. Wherever you are, gentle press into the back of the left arm. Try to keep space between the collarbones. When you're ready, bring that left hand down in front of the nose, press down. As you inhale, sweep that right arm up. I might have said the wrong side, sorry. Exhale, bring the hand down. Okay, again, child's pose, puppy dog pose. Maybe choose something different. Maybe open the knees a little wider this time. Breathe into the low back so you can feel the whole back of the body moving with the breath. Uttanasana forward fold. You can come to the front or the back or the middle of the mat. Doesn't matter where the feet land. Try to keep the head really heavy the whole way there. So however you plant the feet on the floor, keep looking down towards the toes, keeping the head and neck heavy. You can generously bend the knees for this first forward fold, Uttanasana. You might hold opposite elbows if that helps you sort of weigh down the torso. And if you're holding elbows, switch your grip, take the awkward grip for a breath or two. Try to tip the weight forwards as you press down into all four corners of the feet. Relax the arms if you're holding on. As you inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, shoulders back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hold here. See if you can straighten the legs, lift the kneecaps so the quads are engaged. And imagine you could spin the inner thighs behind you. What happens in the hips as you do that? Slow breath in, press the hands into the shins. As you exhale, bring the hands to the hips, elbows up. And inhale, press into the feet, come all the way up to stand. Okay, we'll take a few sun salutations. Feel free to take them at your own pace. Tadasana, press the feet down, reach the arms, lift the chest, relax the gaze, the face, looking straight forwards. Let your exhale be deep and complete. As you inhale, take up space, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold, tipping out of the hips. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins. Exhale, step back to plank. Plant the hands, move the feet back. You can hold here. You might lower down, but again, plank might be fun to just hold for a moment. Looking forwards as you inhale. As you exhale, maybe you lower down, maybe you stay in plank. Knees can come down at any point. As you inhale, take a back bend. If you're holding plank, maybe just lower the hips a little bit so you can arch through the spine and look forwards. As you exhale, downward facing dog or child's pose or anything in between. If it's your first down dog, as always, feel free to bend one knee and then the other, to lift a leg, to open up a hip, anything that feels good. pressing into the inner hand. Use all 10 finger pads. Relax the back of the neck. Take one more breath. As you inhale, bend the knees generously, look forwards. And exhale, step the feet to the top of the mat, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale to halfway lift, no rush. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up, reach up, look up. Exhale, Tadasana, lower the arms. Lifting the chest as you inhale, sweep the arms back up. Urdhva Hastasana, upward arm salute, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, press the hands into the legs. Exhale, plant the hands, step to plank. We'll hold plank for 2 breaths. You can bring the knees down, use the hands, lift the front body up into the back body. Looking forwards. On your next inhale, take a back bend, any version. As you exhale, downward facing dog or child's pose or anything in between. If you chose down dog, the key here is a long spine, not necessarily heels on the floor or super straight legs. The hardest place to find that long spine is in the low back near the hips. Can you try to flex at the hips so that those hip bones come a little closer to the thighs, even if that means you have to bend the knees a little bit to help you. And as always, if that doesn't make sense, don't worry about it. One more breath. Inhale, bend the knees, look forwards, prepare. Exhale, walk forwards. Keep the head and neck low. Doesn't matter how far forwards you walk. Forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift, shoulders back, collarbones wide, hands press. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up, reach up, look up. Exhale, lower the arms, Tadasana. Shift the weight into the left foot. Lift the right heel, pull that left hip in, and maybe lift the right knee up towards the ceiling. Sorry, in line with the hip. Now think about this left inner thigh. What happens if you again spin it back behind you? What happens in the hips? And if nothing, that's okay too. Try to keep your balance, flex the right foot, maybe thumbs to sternum. Slow breath in. Exhale, step the foot back to a lunge. You can take your time with control. Root down through the back foot, bend into the front knee, and lift the sternum up into the thumbs. Maybe reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Inhale here. Exhale, thumbs back to sternum. Tip forwards, put more weight in the front foot. And inhale, look forwards, bring that knee back to that standing one-legged Tadasana. And then lower the foot down. Other side. Shift the weight into the right foot, keep that right hip in. Maybe flex the foot off the floor. Maybe lift the left knee. What happens in the right inner thigh, if you spin it back? Flex through the left foot. Inhale, lift the sternum up. And exhale, step back to lunge. Bend into the front knee. Lift the sternum into the thumbs. Maybe reach the arms up. Anjaneyasana crescent. Pressing down into the feet. As you exhale, thumbs to sternum, tip the torso forwards, bring more weight into the front foot, and then inhale with control, lift that left knee up. Exhale, bring it back down. Okay, we're gonna add on from there. So when you're ready, find your feet. Starting again to press the left foot down into the floor, thumbs to sternum. Inhale to lift the knee. Inner thigh rolls back. Exhale, step back to a lunge. Reach the arms up, Anjaneyasana. Hold for a breath. Relax the shoulders. Press the feet down. On your next exhale, warrior two. You're going to open the arms towards the sides as you bring that right heel down onto the floor. Bend deeply into the left knee, but keep reaching back with the right hand. Look over the left fingertips. Press the outer arches of the feet down. Flip the left palm and inhale, reverse. Reach the left arm up. As you exhale, bring the left elbow towards the left knee or thigh and reach the right arm up towards the ceiling. Look up towards the right hand. Maybe send the right arm in line with the ear, finding that long side body stretch. As you inhale, come back to warrior two. Bring the thumbs to the sternum. Start to turn the chest to face the front knee. Lift off of the back heel. Now you're in a lunge position again. And inhale, come all the way up to stand. Reach the right knee up. Exhale, bring the right foot down. Other side. Plant down through the right foot. Inhale to lift the left knee. No rush. Inner thighs back. Exhale, step back to a lunge, Anjaneyasana. Reach the arms up when you're ready. Press down through the feet. Sides will be different. Relax the shoulders. Lift the collarbones up. Breathe into those back ribs. As you exhale, warrior two. Switch your feet. Switch the arms. Pressing into the outer arches of the feet. Bend into that right knee. Look over the right fingertips. Widen through the chest. Flip the right palm. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, right elbow to right thigh. Reach the left arm up. Can you keep the collarbones open? Pressing down through the feet. Maybe reach the top arm in line with the ear. Palm faces down towards the floor. Looking up towards that top hand, one breath. As you inhale, back to warrior two. Thumbs to sternum. Start to turn to face that right knee. Lift off the back heel. Tip forwards. Inhale, lift that left knee as you come to stand. And exhale, lower the foot. Okay, adding on one more thing. Plant down through the left foot. Inhale, right knee lifts. Exhale, Anjaneyasana. Step back, reach the arms up. Stay here for a moment. Press down through the feet. Find your balance. And then warrior two. Bring the back heel down. Reach the arms. Flip the left palm. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Bring the left elbow down. Reach the right arm up. Okay, we're going to work on a bind. Starting with the top arm. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Behind the back, bend the elbow. Try to bring that right hand towards the left hip. Widen through the collarbones. Twist the shoulders up towards the ceiling. Now think about that left hand. Reach it down towards the foot. Thumbs up, thumbs down. If you can bring that arm down closer to the floor, great. If not, just stay here, turning the arm in the socket. If the elbow is lower than the knee, bend the elbow and try to reach the arm underneath the thigh. Maybe in the next lifetime. If you can clasp hands, great. If you can't, no big deal. Try to keep the chest open. Even though we're doing this internal rotation of the shoulders. Can you widen the collarbones? When you're over it, don't worry. Inhale, come back to warrior two with control. Thumbs to sternum, turn to face the front foot. Anjaneyasana, come off the back heel, tip forwards, and inhale, lift that one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, lower the foot. How did that go? So-so? Okay, other side. Put it down through the right foot. Inhale, left knee lifts. Exhale, Anjaneyasana. Take a moment to find your stability in the feet, the softness in the shoulders, and then warrior two, back heel down, reach the arms. Right palm lifts, inhale, and exhale, elbow to thigh. Again, you can stay here. You might widen the feet if you need to. Left hand, thumbs up, thumbs down, behind the back. Reach for the opposite hip as you keep that left shoulder opening. Right arm reaches towards the floor. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Now you might crawl that knee down, the elbow down. You might bend at the elbow and try to reach underneath the thigh. It's okay if the hands don't clasp, they're just moving in that direction. Try to spin the shoulders up towards the ceiling. Slow breath in. Start to unwind the arms. And inhale, warrior two. Look over the right fingers. Thumbs to sternum, turn the chest to the right. Off the back heel. Tip forwards. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana, Ekapada Tadasana. And exhale, lower the foot. Okay, inhale, reach both arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold again. Inhale, rise up, reach up, look up. Exhale, lower the arms, Tadasana. Okay, chair pose. Bring the big toes together, the heels slightly apart, sink the hips low. You can bring the thumbs to the sternum. You can reach the arms forward, palms up, or you can reach the arms in line with the ears. Press the hands together if the thumbs are at the sternum. Try to widen through the collarbones wherever you are. Sink the hips a little lower, lift the toes, bring the weight into the heels. Then bring the toes back down. We're gonna come into a little squat. So you're gonna lift the heels at some point, start to really bend into the knees and bring the hands down to the floor until you're curled into a little ball. The heels will lift again at some point. And then open the knees out to the side, outside of the knee, elbows. You can stay here in this little squat. Notice that the heels like to move out. Can you keep them in towards the midline? You could stay here, or maybe you walk the hands a little closer in so that you can lift the chest. Now you're sort of balancing on the toes. Yeah, you can use something to hold on to if you need to. Maybe you don't need to, and you can squeeze the ankles together. You can squeeze the toes to the floor and balance. Whew. Okay, when you're over it, you're over it. We're gonna come to a seat. So gracefully or not, lower down. Extend the legs. Bend the right knee, plant the right foot on the floor, and then open the knee out to the side. Reach the arms up towards the ceiling, inhale, and exhale, forward fold over the long leg. We'll stay here for 5 breaths. As you inhale, imagine you could breathe into those low ribs, let the back expand. And as you exhale, reach the collarbones towards the toes. sort of the opposite of what the body wants to do as you breathe. Usually when we breathe, the inhale expands the front of the body and the exhale sort of collapses it. So here we're going to try to do the opposite. As we inhale, we're going to breathe into the back of the body. And as you exhale, you'll reach the chest forwards. Take one more breath here. Let your exhale be complete. And then inhale to look forward. Exhale to lift the chest. Help the right knee up and plant the foot about one handprint away from the leg. We're going to take a twist. For this one, I'm going to offer a bind option. So if you haven't done it before, you can watch. I need to like shift backwards a little bit so I can move the flesh of my belly out of the way as I turn. So if you need to do that at any point, feel free. You're not stuck here. Cradle the elbow to the knee and start to turn the chest towards the side. Now again, I need to move my flesh out of the way. I'm also going to negotiate my knee side to side. I'm going to move the knee over towards the left. If you're feeling comfortable so far, comfortable is relative, you might take that left elbow and cross it outside the knee. If that feels okay, then gently press the knee into the elbow so that it can come back in line with its own plane with the right foot. If you're still feeling okay, reach the left arm straight, thumbs up, thumbs down, and see if you can wrap the arm either underneath the thigh again or all the way across the shin, doesn't matter which, and see if you can find this little pretzel shape. So let me turn to the side so you can see what it looks like from the side. Either under the thigh or across the shin. Wherever you are, breathe. The breath will feel more inhibited here. And as you inhale, look forward. As you exhale, slowly unwind. Let's take the other side. Send the right leg long, then the left knee. Open it out. Chandrashirsasana A. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, reach forwards. Doesn't matter how far you get. 5 breaths, inhaling into the kidneys. Exhale to reach the collarbones forward. Notice that internal dialogue. Take one more breath. And then inhale, look forward. Exhale, unwind. Help the knee back up. Plant the foot. And start to hug that knee with the opposite elbow. Again, you might need to move your flesh out of the way. Might need to negotiate a little bit with where the knee is. Bring that left hand behind you. Maybe cross the right elbow. I'll move a little bit more quickly on this side since you know where we're going. Try to widen the collarbones, even though they're going to want to collapse here. Either keep the right arm where it is or gently press the knee into the arm to twist a little bit more. You can stay here. You might extend that right arm, thumbs up, thumbs down, trying to find that bind under the leg. Now, again, we're doing that internal rotation of the arm in the shoulder socket. So the shoulders are going to want to collapse forwards here. See if you can resist that by pressing the spine forwards through the chest. Imagine you have like a little dolphin fin between the shoulder blades. Can you press that dolphin fin forwards through the chest? Extend the exhales so you've got more room for the inhales. And as you inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, slowly unwind. Plant both feet on the floor. And with control, use an exhale to lower all the way onto your back. Pull the knees into the chest, maybe rock side to side. We'll take one more twist here. If you want to try a deeper twist, then cross one knee on top of the left. One knee on top of the other. And then let the knees fall. Either way, let the knees fall open to one side. Find a spot that feels juicy for you. You might open the arms. You might just let them lie wherever they naturally landed. There are a million little cues for this pose, but see if for this one today, you can just relax. Let the body soften into the floor. When you're ready, you can switch to the other side. There's no rush. Listen to your breath. You can stay as long as you like. And when you feel ready, if there are any final poses or shapes or stretches that you want to take, now would be a good time. You can also start to melt into your final Shavasana at any point. You have about a minute before we'll all meet there anyway. As always, it's a good time to add some layers, some socks or a sweater. Maybe you grab some props if you like to use something under the knees, something under the head as a pillow. You can continue to work on whatever you're working on. Stay as long as you like. Make your way towards Shavasana whenever you're ready. Take a moment to wiggle out the hips and find a spot where you feel you could really relax, at least for a minute or two. Maybe you sigh out your next breath to release the jaw. Let the face soften. And give yourself permission to do nothing for a few moments. Relax, release, and let go. Shavasana. When you feel ready, let your next inhale be a little deeper. The one after that, a little deeper still. Invite some small movements into the fingers and toes. You might have a little ritual you like to take at the end of Shavasana. Maybe you roll onto your right side using your upper arm as a pillow. Maybe something else. And when you're ready, use your hands to press yourself up to a comfortable seat. Maybe you take the awkward cross of the legs this time. Find that length in the spine, pressing the sitting bones down, lifting the crown tall. Relax the shoulders back. Relax the hands, the face. Take just a moment to thank yourself for showing up. Thank your body for working for you. Gratitude for the practice and its lineage and all the benefits it brings. When you're ready, we'll close with 3 breaths together. Let your exhale be deep and complete as you lengthen through the spine, and we'll begin. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, open mouth, sigh. Slow breath in. Slow breath out. Last time together, inhale. And exhale, let it go. Thank you so much for coming. Let me know if you have any questions.